it's great you highlight this point because a lot of these startups they actually shut down because of indigestion in a sense that they get too much capital. They
Yeah,
hire all these people
yeah,
because the VC is going to ask them deploy the capital. Otherwise, why did you raise it,
yeah,
right? And then, as you said, they never think about having a sustainable business model. So, in many ways, right? If you look at it, as
yeah,
you said, look at life from a different perspective. Your weakness, in a sense,
yeah,
from fundraising, actually turned out to be a forte for your business.
yeah. Yeah, because also it's given us freedom too, right? Because we didn't have to raise an
Mm,
equity round. We don't have a board of directors. We don't have anyone on our board, so we can just do whatever we want, and we can take us slowly. So we can enjoy our lives as we're growing this business. Like we're not forced to really grow super
right.
fast, and so that's been a blessing in
That is
disguise.
a
So
dream life for entrepreneurs,
yeah,
to be honest. As you said, nobody
yeah,
pressuring you every month. Some guy's calling because I gave you capital, and then
yeah,
your story about
yeah,
practicing the route and practicing the pitch. I mean, it's one of those things like you feel you've never done before, but if you reflect back, it's a conversation really, which you have conversations with many people, except you just never rehearsed it
yeah.
enough times. A lot of it had a hop. So
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely like I was so shy and I was so nervous and I was like I was so not confident in myself, right? But these last 10 years have basically forced me to do things that I had to do, or else like everyone that I promised things would basically not like I would just fail
right.
them. And so I was forced to do this, and now like coming out of it, I'm very confident I could talk, I could pitch, and I could say like right, and it's all because I was forced to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that power of sticking to your purpose, right? Every day working towards striving to fulfill that purpose just naturally makes you more hungry, right? Makes you overcome these
yeah,
obstacles. So I want to ask
yeah,
a little bit more about your journey as a business leader, right? Because like all these things that you talk about now, of course, it's easy to say in hindsight. But when you first started, you had no experience. You were an employee. You didn't know what it meant to be a CEO, right? So I just give you a title, you're C-suite. You're like, okay, sure, but what does that really mean, right? And I think so. A lot of the people
yeah,
listening to this, they kind of fall in that camp as well. Some of these are aspiring or could be young entrepreneurs or founders, so they don't really know what it means to be
yeah,
a leader, except they're just given this title, right? So, what would you say was the
yeah.
most challenging thing, and what kind of brought you out of your cocoon besides kind of just practice and being thrown into the fire?